This is a story because everybody passed on him. The team that took him passed on him.
multiple times.
They actually took Gabriel, a quarterback from Oregon, ahead of him. So they passed on him multiple times. They ended up getting him at the bottom of the barrel because it was like, well, yeah, now he's probably the best of what's out there. But my point is, if he'd have dropped out of the top 10 and was taken at like 12, you'd be like, all right, too bad for these 10 teams. He's got something to prove. Everybody passed on him. Everybody. And, it's the bed that they made as a family. They circled the wagons. They created all of the behind the scenes, as you said, the television programs and all of the chaos that goes with the surrounding Colorado football. That's great. I mean, it is. I think it's, people will say that they helped turn things around there. But ultimately, he's paid the price for the exuberance and all of the other off-field stuff. Because, by the way, if he was that good, he'd have been taken.
Correct.
He'd have been taken. Correct. So not only was the skill set not there to be taken higher, we can argue that, but his interviews apparently were horrific. That's not hard to do, by the way.
No.
Public persona is awesome.
You look at and you speak to people about backup quarterbacks throughout the league. They are almost the most beloved player on the team because they're never, that you don't want, it's like a backup goalie, Tim. You don't want the guy breathing down your starter's neck so hard that the starter is like uncomfortable and making mistakes. You want him helpful.
Correct.
Supportive. Can you imagine the locker room if he goes in as a backup quarterback somewhere? And now every time there's a bad pass by the starter, he's talking about it in the media. Dion's tweeting about it, all this. All these decision makers said, I don't want to deal with that. Now, if he's a star and he's going to be your guy, you say, okay, he's so good, I'm going to deal with it.
Yes. Yes.
He's a backup or maybe not even a backup, a third. Do you really want to deal with that headache? Do not. You don't want to deal with that headache.